Brahma's lifespan. Reference Bhagavad Gita 8.17. By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together form the duration of Brahma's one day, and such also is the duration of his night. Purport. The duration of the material universe is limited. It is manifested in cycles of kalpas. A kalpa is a day of Brahma, and one day of Brahma consists of 1,000 cycles of four yugas or ages: Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. The cycle of Satya is characterized by virtue, wisdom, and religion, and there been practically no ignorance and vice. And the yuga lasts for 17 lakh 28,000 years. In the Treta Yuga, vice is introduced, and this yuga lasts 12 lakh 96,000 years. In the Dwapar Yuga, there is an even greater decline in virtue and religion. Vice increasing, and this yuga lasts 8 lakh 64,000 years. And finally, in Kali Yuga, the yuga we have now been experiencing over the past 5,000 years, there is an abundance of strife, ignorance, irreligion, and vice. True virtue being practically non existent, and this yuga lasts 4 lakh 32,000 years. In Kali Yuga, vice increases to such a point that at the termination of the yuga, the Supreme Lord himself appears as Kalki Avatar, vanquishes the demons, and saves his devotees, and commences another Satya Yuga. Then the process is set rolling again. These four yugas rotating 1,000 times comprise one day of Brahma, and the same number comprise one night. Brahma lives 100 of such years and then dies. These 100 years by earth calculations total to 311 trillion and 40 billion earth years. By these calculations, the life of Brahma seems fantastic and interminable, but from the viewpoint of eternity, it is as brief as a lightning flash. In the causal ocean, there are innumerable Brahmas rising and disappearing like bubbles in the Atlantic. Brahma and his creation are all part of the material universe, and therefore they are in constant flux. It is also explained here, Srimad Bhagavatam 11:10:30. In all the planetary systems, from the heavenly to the hellish, and for all of the great demigods who live for 1,000 yuga cycles, there is fear of me in my form of time. Even Brahma, who possesses the supreme lifespan of 311 trillion 40 billion years, is also afraid of me. So Brahma's lifespan is 311 trillion and 40 billion Earth years. That is the end. Manus and their lifespan. Srimad Bhagavatam 4:30:49 purport. As stated in Bhagavad Gita 8.17. Sahasra Yuga Paryantam Ayad Brahmano Viduhu Ratrim Yuga Sahasrantam Te Ahoratra Vido Janaha. By human calculation, 1,000 ages taken together is the duration of Brahma's one day, and such also is the duration of his night. Brahma's one day consists of 1,000 cycles of four yugas: Satya, Treta, Dwapara, and Kali. In that one day, there are 14 Manvantaras, the various Manus existing in one day of Lord Brahma are as follows: Swayambhuva, Swarochisa, Uttama, Tamasa, Raivata, Chakshusa, Vaivasvata, Savarni, Daksha Savarni, Brahma Savarni, Dharma Savarni, Rudra Savarni, Deva Savarni, Indra Savarni. Thus, there are 14 Manus in one day of Brahma. In a year, there are 5040 Manus. Brahma has to live for 100 years. Consequently, the total of Manus appearing and disappearing during the life of one Brahma is 5,04,000. This is the calculation for one universe, and there are innumerable universes. All these Manus come and go simply by the breathing process of Mahavishnu, as stated in Brahma Samhita. यस्यैकनिःश्वसितकालमतावलम्ब्य जीवन्ति लोमविलजा जगदण्डनाथाः विष्णुर्महान् सह यस्य कलाविशेषो गोविन्दमादिपुरुषं तमहं भजामि. The word Jagadandanatha means Lord Brahma. There are innumerable Jagadandanatha Brahmas, and thus we can calculate the many Manus. The present age is under the control of Vaivasvata Manu. Each Manu lives 43,20,000 years multiplied by 71. CC Adi 3.9. The present Manu, who is the seventh, is called Vaivasvata, the son of Vivaswan. 27 Divya Yugas, 27 multiplied by 43 lakhs 20,000 solar years of his age has now passed. Lifespan of each Manu is 43 lakh 20,000 years multiplied by 71. That is equal to 306,720,000 solar years. This is the end.